Hello friends, and welcome to Tuesdays at Tiny Taiga. This is episode 12. I'm Blake. Eventually these videos are probably going to get more focused on specific topics, but for me it's been really important to just sort of let stuff start flowing out. I've kind of held all of this information in for so long, and I talk to you guys in my head all day long, but to actually put it out there in front of you, I don't really want to restrict it or confine it too much, and I don't want to focus it too much yet, because I just want it to kind of come out. So excuse me if sometimes they're a little bit all over the place. Eventually they'll all make sense as a whole body of work, an ongoing, under construction, constant body of work. So today what I really just wanted to talk about is essentially our relationship to nature by way of food. We used to have, as a people, we had a much more very specific, very connected relationship to nature. We lived and breathed and slept and ate and drank and did everything according to nature and with nature, alongside nature, within nature, feet on the ground, in nature. And as our world becomes more and more concrete and more urban and more technical, our relationship to nature is getting further and further apart. So a lot of what I think about and am working within the space of my store and my life is how to plug back into nature every chance that I get. And one of the important ways I do that is with my food, because we don't eat just to satisfy our taste buds and our cravings and to give us something to do. Literally, our bodies, these incredible machines that do almost everything all on their own without any help from us at all. That breath I just took, I didn't do it on purpose. I didn't even know I was doing it. Your eyes are blinking to keep your eyes moist. You're swallowing to keep things moving. Our guts are doing things all day long, processing information, sending nutrients here and there. Our machines are so profound and so complex, and all it asks of us is to feed it and to nourish it and to take care of it. With exercise, with sunshine, with clean air, with clean water, and with food. And snack foods didn't exist however many years ago because there was no reason for them. If you were hungry, you went into your garden, you got your food, you made your lunch, your dinner, and it was real food that came from nature, and all you really did was pluck it or pull it and cook it. And what our food looks like today is so far from nature. I mean, it's coming back, and I'm so grateful for these farm-to-table movements and the fact that people are waking up to how toxic and artificial our food has been for so long, partly because we turned the other direction and let someone else take care of it for us while we were busying with our lives. So food, for me, is my direct experience with nature, how I'm nurturing and feeding my body. And I want to give it nutrients. I want things that are grown from the earth almost the way that they came, plucked, pulled, harvested. And that's what I want you to be thinking about when you're looking at your plate, is what's on it. Is it alive? Does it look like anything real, or does it look like anything that nature actually produced for us? Having colors all over your plate, having reds and greens and yellows, and having things that look like actual plants on your plate. And a lot of the stuff that I eat and the stuff that I share with people in here are things like nuts and seeds. And nuts and seeds, some people make jokes and call it bird seed, bird food, rabbit food, but it's not. It's so dense with protein and fiber and minerals and nutrients and healthy fats, and that's how your body produces hair and skin and nails and bones, and that's how it keeps your brain going. That's how it keeps all of your organs working. It needs those nutrients. So when you eat, think about that. Think about, how can I contribute to this incredible machine today? And if it's something that is not going to contribute to that experience, that doesn't mean it shouldn't taste good. It can absolutely taste amazing and wonderful and delicious. But if it's something that doesn't contribute to the health of this incredible machine, this vessel, this true temple, then don't necessarily eat it or drink it. Think about it. Doesn't have to be everything organic, everything non-GMO. No, that's not the point. The point is go for whole foods, clean foods that are real, foods that have been alive recently, foods that have not been pumped with pesticides and chemicals and all the other things to make it look perfect and round and shiny. And just eat real food and eat it every meal, not just every once in a while. Think about what you're eating in how it's going to affect and influence this body, and whether it will hurt it or heal it. You have that power to decide if something's going to hurt or heal you, and that's nature. Nature is giving you all the tools that you need. It's giving you the air and the food and the water and the soil. It's giving us everything we need. It's right there. If we just pay attention to it and are conscious of those choices that we make every day, we are in tune with nature. Our bodies work better, our minds work better, everything works better. So just think about it, and that's hopefully something that I can leave with you for this week. Thank you, and I will see you next week.